Appearance change. Is it visible?
Yeah, yes, Rahul.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Not bad. So what we have discussed is about the special file permissions, and we are having three types of permissions, which are ACL, which we have discussed. Okay, what is ACL and how to give the ACL? Okay, those things we have discussed. And next is sticky bit, which we will see today, and set UID and set GID. Okay, these three we are having. So we have discussed about this ACL. So access control list. Then what is access control list? Can anyone tell in his or her terms? Hmm? Who can tell? Mayurish, Sanjana, Vivek, Ranjit, Ashish. Okay, Ashish, you can. Hmm?
What you
Pratami.
exactly ask?
What is ACL?
ACL is nothing but the access control permission, where we used to give the desired access to particular file or directory.
Particular file or directory.
Yeah.
Hmm.
ACL lets you assign permissions for each unique user or groups.
Unique user. Okay, Sanjana, not a particular directory or. Okay.
I have one question, Rahul. See,
Mhm,
as we are using that ACL, so
mhm.
why wouldn't we use that pseudo related to that?
Sudoers is to give the commands.
Mm,
Sudoers is for the commands access. Okay, specific commands access you will be giving it to the different users. Okay, suppose Ashish is the user. Okay, and Ashish wants to run some commands which will require root permission. Okay, means that command is accessible only via root. Like ch1 command can be only run with the help of root user. Okay, but now Ashish is having one directory, suppose slash app, and that is completely owned by Ashish. Now multiple users are creating some files, or your application is creating files inside the slash app, and that app directory is having ownership of that files are like different users. Okay, now Ashish wants to change the ownership, so every time Ashish don't want to go to Unix admin team, because slash app is completely owned by application team is Ashish. Okay, so now the thing is ch1 command is run by only root user. So what is the solution? Like a root cannot means Unix admins cannot share their access, or they cannot give the root access to you. So the solution is sudoers basically. So you can have ch1, okay, and the Ashish colon Ashish slash app slash star. This command access sudo in the sudoers file, okay, Unix admin team will give, so that only that command will be accessible to you as a root. Means for that you will be using sudo ch1, correct? So Ashish can run that command, and system is thinking now that command is run via root user, so all the files will be having that ownership. So that's why sudoers is used, and ACL is in terms of the permissions. Okay, and while sudoers is in terms of the commands
Oh,
access.
voice is
Okay,
breaking.
for all of you or for you only? Hmm? Yes, Ashish. Am I audible or my voice is breaking?
yeah, your voice is good.
You are audible.
Okay, Saurabh, then rejoin. Okay, so basically sudoers is just for the commands perspective, and that what you asked, ACL. ACL is in terms of the permissions. Okay, and you cannot if you say, okay, if I'm changing the permissions, then the commands will be given to that particular. That is not the case. Okay, command stored as a binaries. Okay, fine, Ashish.
Okay, so sudoers is only using for the
Sudoers is
commands.
only to give the commands access to the
Okay,
particular user. Yeah.
got it, got it.
And we had a session, I think you were there, or you're not there. I think.
On sudoers,
Hmm?
Yes, I wasn't there, but I.
Okay, then no, you can go through the recording, na,
Yes, yes, I haven't gone through.
last week.
That's
Yeah,
why I
just
just
go
got
through that
this.
so that you will get the better idea.
Yes, yes.
Simple,
I'll
it is
try.
not that much difficult. So yeah. Okay, so ACL, as Prathamesh also said it correctly, it is for the particular, suppose user wants or group wants some specific access permission, that time we will be using the ACL. Now why sticky bit is used? Okay, let's discuss about sticky bit. Suppose you are having one directory. Suppose let's create one directory in the slash. Okay, so mkdir app. Okay, I have created app. Now I'm giving ownership to the Rahul user. How to give the ownership? Anyone can tell. If I want to change the app directories ownership to the Rahul user, owner and group, then what will be the command?
Which one?
CH1.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
After that, Rahul,
Mhm.
colon Rahul,
The user.
that and group name. Yeah,
Okay.
like that.
So we now Rahul user is owning this directory which is having read write executable permission. Okay. Now if I want to give full permission to this app, full permission means 777. So what will be the command for that?
Yes,
Chmod.
mod.
Chmod
Triple seven.
777. Okay. So now this directory is having full permission. Full permission in the sense like Rahul user is owning this file. Also group is having also 7 and others means this directory is accessible by all of the users which are present and they can do anything with this directory. So whatever file, suppose now if I go inside this and if I create one file test. Okay. Now I have created one file here. Hmm. Okay, Rahul user has created it. Now let me switch to some other user like Mayuresh, suppose. Okay, I have switched to Mayuresh. Now Mayuresh is also a other user, correct? Mayuresh can go inside it and Mayuresh can delete this file, correct? Means this is now owned by Rahul. This is created by Rahul user. Now Rahul user is no don't want like this file should get deleted, but now the directory is having 777 permission. Okay, directory means the directory inside this file. Okay, sorry, this file is in the slash app directory and slash app directory is having 777 permission. Means others can write also, write in the sense like delete as well as they can edit. Okay, whatever the files inside it, whatever files inside this directory, means Mayuresh can do anything with this file. Okay, suppose this is very important application file. Now Mayuresh can delete this. Okay, okay. Mayuresh has deleted it. Now, next day morning, Rahul user came back and saw this file got deleted. Hmm. Okay, and that was important file. But the thing is, then why the app is having 777 permission? Okay, the requirement is all the users should read. Okay, all the users should use the files. Okay, whatever files inside this app directory. Suppose there are thousands of files, so those should be accessible to each and every user. That is the basic requirement, but no one should delete it. Okay, those should be accessible. Okay, but no one should delete those files. So to prevent that, we are having this sticky bit. Okay, to prevent that, we are having this permission sticky bit, so that you can put your file inside that. Okay, you can put, suppose Rahul user can put its file inside that. Okay, and it can create 10 files. Mayuresh can access it, but Mayuresh cannot delete it. Okay, then who can delete those files? Only owner of that file. Now who is the owner of this file? Who is the owner of this file? Rahul. Only Rahul can delete it and root can delete it. Okay, so sticky bit is applied. So whenever you want, like one directory is should have the 777 permission, but now whatever files inside that, okay, those are now sensitive. Now anyone can delete those files, anyone can delete basically. That is for the preventive measure for the deletion. Okay, so that what you can do, you can give the sticky bit. So now let's see how we can give the sticky bit. Simple. Now the command is chmod plus t. Okay, just this is the command. Okay, plus t. Okay, plus t and app. Now, do I require root or not? Anyone can tell. I need to give sudo or this will work.
This will work.
This will work, Rahul.
Work. Okay. Now you can see here at the last t is there. Okay, t is nothing but whenever you are seeing t. Now where you can see in the real time, suppose somebody is asking you in the interview where you have seen the sticky bit. Okay, they will ask you what is sticky bit and where you have seen in the real time. Okay, so you can say slash temp directory. Now if you see temp, see temp is here. Temp is having by default sticky bit set, so that's why whatever files inside the slash temp, okay, so anyone can create the files inside that. Okay, anyone can access anybody's file, but suppose Mayuresh is creating some files, so Prathamesh cannot delete it. Okay, suppose Prathamesh is creating some files, Mayuresh cannot delete, but they can see, they can access each other's files. So simple as that. Okay, so that same situation we have created here. As you can see, t is here, so t means sticky bit is applied to this. Now let's go inside this. Let's now again create one file. Okay, like we have created touch test. Now let's again go to the Mayurish like we previously. Now let's try to delete it. See, operation not permitted. So previously, now Mayurish, see, Mayurish can cat it basically. Means Mayurish can do anything with this. Means Mayurish can write it also. Write in the sense it can edit also, but Mayurish cannot delete. So sticky bit is will work only to prevent the deletion. Okay, unintended deletions. Sometimes unintended deletions can, some new team member, okay, entered in your team and he is not aware of the Linux that much, and by mistakenly suppose he he ran this command. So you want like it should get prevented, but you want like your teammate should have access on those files. So now the solution is sticky bit. Simply apply the sticky bit so that that is prevented. Okay, so who can delete it? Okay, who can delete that file? Only owner. Now who is the owner? Rahul is the owner. Now I have logged in as Rahul again. Okay, I have logged in from Mayurish to log, okay, to Rahul again. How I did it? Control D. Okay, control D will work, or you can do simple exit like this and it will come out. Okay, okay. So how to do it? Remove test. Now it will work. Okay, see. So who can delete? Sticky bit is sticky bit. Okay, sticky bit. Okay. To prevent unintended deletions for the files inside this directory, it can be applied. This sticky bit can be applied. How to give sticky bit? Command is chmod plus t directory name. Okay, and who can delete? Who can delete the files? Why I'm writing this? Because this question many times interviewer will ask. Then who can delete that files? Okay, only owner of the file and root user. Okay, only owner of the file. Suppose Mayuresh is creating that file. Now if Mayuresh is creating that file, then Mayuresh can delete it. Okay, basically simple. So where you have seen in the real time example, I am giving real time example. Example is slash temp file system. File system. What is file system? This we will see later. Now I'm not calling slash temp as a directory. Okay, slash temp is a file system, sorry. There is a difference between directory and file system that we will see once we will we will go through this file system topic, how to create the separate file system. But if somebody asks you real time example for sticky bit, then slash temp. Okay, and to prevent unintended deletions for the files which is present inside the directory, but you want those files should be accessible by all users. Okay, that time you can use the sticky bit. Okay, that time you can use it, and chmod plus t, and flag you will see in the permission section is what? Multi. Multi. Okay, anyone is having any doubt here? Mm, Ashish, Prathamesh, I think you. Mm, yes, Mayuresh,
That
Sanjana.
notepad, please.
Uh-huh. Sorry,
Notepad.
notepad. Okay. Yes, Prathamesh, do you have questions here, or you want this notepad? You said.
No, no, no. I'm I'm taking the running notes. Mm.
No, no, I will give you this. Don't worry. This I will copy paste in the chat. Every day I'm doing it. If you want, you can write it in your ways. That is a good thing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And this is important, guys. Who can delete these files, and what is the real-time example? Slash team by default system will give sticky bit to the that slash team file system or slash team directory basically. That's why no one can delete each other's files basically. And slash temp is having, if you see here, slash temp is having 777 permission, but still others is having right means deletion permission, but they cannot delete it because of this sticky bit only. Okay, and if you remove the sticky bit, then that is a very drastic things you are doing, so that whenever your server, so I will give you some extra information, like your servers has to go through the scans. Okay, like servers has to go through VAPT scans. Otherwise, I will call it as a, it will check. Suppose your server should not have any files which is having the wrong permissions. Okay, that is also get scanned. There is a separate team. Okay, for that in every
Sorry.
organization. Okay.
Uh,
Mhm.
Sorry to interrupt. Like you mentioned that slash time file system by default sticky bit. So
Yes.
uh, who can delete the files in team?
Who can delete? Owner, only owner of the file and root user.
Okay,
Suppose in the
from
slash temp,
from time file system on the two, right?
who is the owner? Suppose if I go inside this, okay, and if I create here, okay, now
Yeah.
Ashish,
Okay.
this, suppose this file is
This got
created,
it. Got
Prathamesh app, okay, then
this.
Prathamesh can delete
Mm.
it, but Mayuresh app cannot delete its means Prathamesh app's, okay, file.
Mm.
So that is
Yeah.
the thing. Okay, so what was I was talking about? Okay, scans. Okay, this is just extra information which I am giving. Okay, servers has to go through the scans, which is a VAPT. Okay, vulnerability assessment reports. So suppose your servers are having, suppose 1 lakh files. Okay, so those are completely scanned each quarter. Okay, every quarter, like every 3 months, and the team is there. Okay, who will be sending the report to Unix team, and they will be checking, okay, this section we have to take, so that that server will go, then only your server is, will go into the production. Okay, then only your server is in a green state. Okay, there is a lot of things which needs to be done. Suppose from remote you cannot take the root from remote, in the sense like here, suppose if I take duplicate session like this root, this should not work. Okay, basically this should not work. Okay, it should get permission denied, access denied. And if somebody has given this permission is set in one file that we will see later. Okay, that these things, okay, but this should not work. So all these things are checked every quarter, so that your server, one separate team will come, like there are separate teams from separate banking environment, so they will do your audits for the servers. Each and every server has to go through the audit. then they will see, okay, if some problem is there, then they will ask you, they will give some time to solve that, and they will send you excel sheet. In that excel sheet, then suppose slash app is the directory for application file system, and it is having some log4j virus which came like 3-4 years back. Okay, then we have to tell to application team, okay, please upgrade your version or delete that file. Like that, many things are happening in the background. Different teams will be working. Like when I was working that time, we were having GIS system, but each and every organization will be having some different name, but the work will be same. And for that to work, every server will be having some specific agent needs to be installed. So there are different agents in the market. So like agents, I will say Nessus is one of the agent. Okay, Nessus. Okay, like you knew, like few days back, Microsoft face like one issue, like blue screen error. So that was because of the CrowdStrike. Okay, CrowdStrike upgrade. So CrowdStrike is nothing but the antivirus which is installed in your Windows as well as in your Linux as well. So that is also that is installed in the /opt optional softwares. Okay, when we were I was in TC that time, we used to install that in /opt by default directory. So that is also, that will also check if everything is up to date or not. So these things are, many teams will be working on only one server. I have written all the teams, like I think Ashish was asking previously, like what are all the teams. So that time I think I have written, like we are having storage team, network team, backup team, Unix team, this GIS team, CrowdStrike team, firewall team, many teams, database team. So every team will be working on same server. So suppose you are an admin and you are having root access, other teams are not having root access, so something is happening to that. So everybody will come to you only, because they are thinking, okay, you are having root access, so you need to fix it, or you need to tell us, okay, you need to help them out. Okay, okay. So any doubts here in the sticky bit, let me know once. Hmm?
Sticky bit is only used to prevent deletion. No? Any other use of it?
Other than, no,
Only.
no. If you are having one directory, you want like that directory, whatever. Suppose you are having 1,000 files, and you want like everybody should access that file, but no one should delete it. That time you can have this solution. Okay, that is the only thing. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Others, please talk. Yes or no? Can you explain more about 7? Can admin delete? Admin is nothing but a root. Yes, root can delete it. And 777 is nothing but these permissions. Okay, 777 is nothing but owner is having read write execute, group is also having read write execute, and others are also having read write execute. That is nothing but the 777. I think you were there, Ranjit. I think we were discussing about the permissions, how to give that permissions in the numeric ways. Hmm? It's not a ticky bit, it's sticky bit. That's why you have to revise the sessions, or you should not miss the sessions, or if you are missing the sessions, then you have to see the recording. Okay, and okay, just see, I will share the recordings. Okay, it's like sequence. Okay, sequence, you will also get that sequence. Okay, from first day, just revise all the sessions um, on some weekend. Okay, or whatever time you are feasible. Okay, but I would recommend like you should revise. Okay, Vivek, you are having any doubt? Saurabh, Mayuresh.
Oh, no, Rahul. Not having any doubt.
Okay, that's good. Okay, let's then proceed further with this set UID. Set UID.
These all three are important for that.
All three are,
Means
see, it is not related to important or not. Okay, because suppose you are going in call with application team. hmm, they don't know about these things. Okay, they are not aware of anything, but they are telling you the requirement, like we want this file, and this file should be accessible by this specific user. Then as a Linux admin, you should think, okay, what are the ways to do it? So anyone way will work. Okay, or normal your chmod and normal your permissions also sometimes will work. Okay, sometimes you have to take help as a group, like you have to give to the, suppose they are saying, okay, we are having 10 members, okay, 10 developers are there. So you should think, okay, then why should I create why should I give separate permissions? I will create a group, and I will add those 10 users in the group. So suppose new team member will is coming, or someone is going outside the organization, so it will be easier for you also. So it is not important. Interview perspective, I will tell you this is important. Okay, ACL and sticky bit. Okay, most of the times it is. And this setuid gid is not that much used in the organization. Why? It is powerful, but it is less secure basically. But you should know, you should aware what is setuid, setgid. Okay, but in the interview, most of the time they will ask you ACL and sticky bit. Yes. Most of the times they will ask you like what is sticky bit and what is ACL. This is random question. Okay.
Yes. Nice, nice.
Was thinking, can we run any web application? Yes, you can run any web. Web is like you need to convert this server into the web server. So how you can convert? So you are having one package HTTPD that needs to be installed, and then you will be having one directory slash etc slash this HTTPD. Found in that you are having one file index.html, and if you are good in this HTML or CSS, you can create your page, and then the server's IP you can put it here in the browser. That's it. That is your web server. Okay, and this is already in our syllabus. Okay, here if you see. Hmm, okay, so I think extras. It is in extras. I think. Let me see. See, installation and configuring Apache web server. Okay, so that is in our syllabus. Okay, so that time we will create a web server. Hmm, okay, Ranjit. Okay. Okay, then let's move ahead with this set UID. Please set UID. Set UID. Suppose, can anyone tell this will work? Mm, this dash root, it will work or not?
I think no.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
it will work wrong.
I think it works.
it works. Now
Uh,
tell me, what is the home directory of root user?
uh, slash.
Slash. Have you checked one whenever you are using a root user? Just see sudo su root. Now I'm in my home directory. Correct? Correct. I'm in my home directory.
Yes.
By why? Because it's still how to check pwd.
Okay.
What is
PWD
the home
Slash.
directory for root? Mayuresh,
slash root slash root
what you said? Slash.
slash
So
root.
now this will work. Are you sure? From Rahul user. Rahul user can
No.
see root users. See permission. It will not work. Means you are saying like Prathamesh can look into your home directory, or you can look into his home directory. Then how this is secure? Hmm? If you go cd slash home, and if you see all the directories, all directories are having which permission? Home directories. Sorry, what is the permission? 700. Correct. 700. What is the meaning of 700? Suppose Sanjana is the owner of her directory. Now Sanjana is having only permission read, write, execute. No any other user is having read and execute also. Okay, right is not the question. Okay, nothing, no any permission is there for others, and as well as group also. Okay, So that's why this is secure. Fine. So means that's why Prathamesh cannot see into the Mayuresh directory, or Mayuresh cannot see. So that's why I cannot run this. Okay, because I'm checking the, I'm trying to list. Okay, ll is the command to list the files from the slash root, and slash root is nothing but root user's home directory that is owned by root. So it will not work. Or if I say simply ll slash Prathamesh, okay, slash home slash
No.
Prathamesh. My server. Okay, see, it is not working. Why? That's why this 700. Fine, Mayurish. So now
Yeah, yes, Rahul.
now my requirement is, I'm just making it possible now with the help of this setuid. Okay, I'm trying to explain you this setuid. Okay, so now this is not working, or this is also not working. Fine. Why it is not working? Because it is having the permission. Because now this time whenever you are this command ll is running, now system knows. Okay, the system knows, server knows, like this command is run via Rahul user. Simple. Rahul user means system is thinking Rahul is running. Now if I'm switching to any other user, and if I run this ll command, now system will think, suppose I switch to Mayuresh user or Prathamesh user, and if I run ll command, the system knows, okay, you are Prathamesh, and ll is run via ll is run by Prathamesh. Now if I want like ll and slash root, then system should think, okay, ll is run via the root user. I want like system should understand this. Okay, then you will say, then we will use sudo ll slash root, correct? Means ll will not work, so that time we have to use ls hyphen l basically. Okay, because ls hyphen l and ll both are same command, just this is ll is the soft link for this ls hyphen l command. Okay, simple. So don't think about this that much. Okay, so yeah, sudo ls
But
hyphen l. Mhm. Yes, who is there, Sanjana?
Rahul, but most of yeah, but most of the time this LL command will not work for me. I mean, I tried this
Yeah,
in
ll,
my
see,
server
that's
net.
why, because you have to create the soft link basically. ll is not any command. ll is not a real time it is present, it's a link to this ls hyphen
Okay,
l.
so
So
you created
if
that.
you, no, I have not created. Amazon Linux has created in some environments. Red Hat Linux it is having in some. It is not there basically. So you have to use ls hyphen
Okay.
l. Simple. ls hyphen l and
Mm-hmm.
ll both
Mm-hmm.
are same.
Same.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. Yeah.
Because ll is a soft link
Mm-hmm.
for this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If ll
Mm.
is not working, then you
Okay.
have to use ls hyphen l wherever it is not working.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now sudo ls hyphen l slash root worked. So I can see slash root is having this test1 file. Now why it worked? Because now system thought, okay, I have used sudo means ls hyphen el is run via root, correct? But I don't want this. Okay, I don't want to use sudo. I want to run in this way only. So it is not possible, correct? So how can, so now where ll is stored? Basically, as I said, ll is not there anywhere. So we have to see for look for the ls command. So if where is your command saved? Is there?
अरे कब आया था तेरा कॉल?
Prathamesh, you are on.
मैं देखा नहीं
You're
तेरा
not on
कॉल.
mute.
कहाँ पे?
Okay, let's listen to him
Slash
then.
ping
Sorry, Ashish, what you were saying?
slash ping command is
Slash
saved
bin.
in
So how to check if you don't know? Then what is the command?
where
No, suppose I want to see full path for any command.
where and the name of that
Where,
command.
and
ll
where is not any command. Where is there? Okay, and ll is not the command, as I said. You have to see for ls. Okay, so you have to look for ls, or which is the command. Simple, which ls. Now
okay
you can
which is
see
uh,
here ls is alias or whatever it is. Okay, that is fine, but we got the full path usr bin ls, so it is stored here. Okay, now let's see the permissions for this. How to check? How to list this binary? See, fine. So this ls command is stored here. I am just checking the permissions for these. Now for this ls, what is the permission? What is these permissions in the number? Hmm.
755.
Yes, 755. Now our requirement is ll or simple ls slash root should work. Okay, simple ls slash root should work. Now we got the full path. We are having this. Okay, now who is owning this file? ls, this binary. Who is owning? Suppose if I go here usr bin, okay, and if I ll here, all the binaries are here. If I want to grep only for ls, then I will see ls only. Okay, here. Okay, sorry. Hmm. अरे यार, yes. Okay, here. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, this is the binary. Okay, this is the binary. All binaries are stored. Binaries are nothing but the commands are stored where slash usr bin. Now this is having 755 permission, which is owned by root user. The owner is root. Now I want whenever any user in the system is running this command, it should be treated like it is running via root user. Simple. Means suppose Sanjana is running that command. Okay, system should think okay it ran via root user. If Mayurish is running, it should think okay it, root user has run. Then what is the benefit of it? Now system is thinking it ran via root. Then it will get all the required permissions and we can list any users home directories or any users, whatever you want to list in all this server. It will work. Okay, so how to do it? By using setuid. Okay, setuid. Now command is simple, chmod. So now chmod u plus yes, set uid u plus yes, simple. I will tell you in the numbers as well how to give in the number. Okay, but as of now u plus yes. Okay, and your command in that binary. So will it work or not? Tell me. This is your binary. So will it work, this command, or I need sudo? Hmm?
Sudo is required, Rahul.
Any other guesses? Anyone? Hmm? Tell me, guys. This is very important. If sudo needs to give
I
or
think
sudo don't.
sudo needs to be.
Okay, why?
Because here owner is root, right? So that's why.
Mhm.
And currently we are
Yes,
accessing
correct,
Rahul import.
Mayuresh. You are correct. Sudo. Okay. So you got it now. Where we have to give the sudo or where we don't need it. Okay. Simply you have to look for the owner. And if owner is also sometimes root is there, but if others is having right permission, so that time it will work. Okay, without sudo. Fine. I hope you are getting it. So now let's see what is the change here. If you see here, small rw yes is given here. Yes, in the execute permission. Now x is replaced by yes. Now whenever you are seeing this small s is applied to the user field. Okay, these three. First field user, then next is the group, correct? So if you are seeing here in place of x, s is there, then set uid is applied to this binary or set uid is applied to that file or that script. Okay, now set uid is applied. Now what will happen? Who is the owner of this? Now rws, first three permissions are for what? This owner, root. Now suppose you are running this command ls. Okay, ls I am running now. Whatever may be the user, now you are the rahul, you are rahul, you are running this ls via rahul. Then also system will think this is run via root user. Why? Because owner of this file is root and we have applied the sticky bit. Now system will think this is now run via root user because owner is root and we have applied this set uid. Yes is there. Now, whichever may be the user, Rahul or Prathamesh or Mayuresh, Sanjan, or whoever, okay, system is thinking now this is ls is run via root user. Now let's see ls root. See, now it worked. ls/root. Now this worked. Okay. So that's why, as I said, this is not a practical approach to do it. So that's why there are no many that much use cases for setuid. But in some organizations, they will be having it for the specific scripts. Okay, not for the commands they will give. I have just created this for you. Okay, this just to explain you. Okay, but basically for commands no one will that give. Otherwise, if I give it to any command, okay, any user can run, and system will think, okay, that is run via root, or that will run via the basically the owner of that file. Suppose if I change it now to the now owner is suppose Mayuresh. Okay, and now if I'm running this command ls, now system will think this command is run via Mayuresh user. Now if I change owner to other user Sanjana, then system, and if I run ls, so whatever may be the user, system will think Sanjana has run that command, Sanjana user has run that command. Now Sanjana is not having the administrative privileges, so wherever Sanjana is having the permission, that will work, and whenever Sanjana is not having the permission, that will not work. But now this is owned by the root, and root is the admin. Root is a super user, it's having all the privileges. So that's why any user will run ls command, the system will think it is run via root user because it is owning that file. And it we have applied the sticky bit execute. That is the power of execute. Like previously, whenever I discussed about read, write, execute permissions, three basic permissions. So read is nothing but what you can read that content of that file. Write is nothing but you can delete, you can edit. But execute is having this much powers, but that will get you through many practical things. Why now execute x is replaced by s. Okay, so execution of this command is set uid, set to this user uid basically. Okay, so that is the meaning of set uid. Okay, so that way it will work. So anybody is having any doubt or it is very confusing for you, just let me know. I will revise it. Okay.
For me, it's confusing.
Yes, it should be. Hmm? Others, because see, this is not that much easy to understand, and every day,
Clear.
for you, okay, then it's good, because every day the
It's
level will
confusing.
increase. Yeah, every day the level will increase. So okay, let me know others. See, I want see there are very few members in this class, so I want each one of you should talk. Because this is not easy to understand. Because if you want to understand setuid, then you should understand permissions, basic permissions first, read, write, execute. Then why we will require sudo in front of any command, why we will not required. Now who is owner and who is not the owner. So these three four things are required, three four concepts are required, then only you will understand this thoroughly. Let me know. Okay, fine. So let me again let me explain you. Okay. Okay, let me create for any other command also where I can, okay, see, if you see here pass wd command, and that will again confusing for you. Okay. Okay, I will explain with the ls only. Hmm. Because for pass wd by default you can see set uid is set. See rws by default system has already given it for pass wd. So whenever this pass wd command you are running, the system is thinking that run via root user. Okay, because as I said, whenever you are typing any command, okay, basically just remember one thing. Whenever you are doing anything ll, if you are doing this enter, okay, you are doing suppose ls or ll or whatever you are running, whatever commands you are also running in the background in the process table, one process will get initiated. Okay, and that process will get one specific, so process will get initiated, and that process will be having owner. Owner is nothing but the user. Okay, so and that will be having one process id. That is not required as of now, but whenever you are running any command or anything you are doing in the server, so that in the process table in the background one process will get initiated. That process will be having owner, because process will require one owner. Means suppose, then who will decide who will own which process? Suppose there are n number of users in the server, who will decide which process will be owned by which user? So that will be decided by, suppose Mayuresh is running ll command and entering it. Now ll command, we are seeing the output, so it started, initiated, and it executed successfully, so that that process started in the background, ended in the background. Okay, ended because we got the result, so the process works has been done. Okay, so but Mayuresh has started it. If ll I am doing and entering, Mayuresh has started it, so the Mayuresh is owning that process. Simple. Whoever is starting it is owning it. But now we have applied the set uid. Okay, we have applied the, suppose pass wd is also one of the command. Okay, so whenever I am doing, suppose pass wd. Okay, now process is started. Okay, it is not ended. Now how to see in the background? If you see, if you open the new session, 15 dot, what is that, ip 148 dot 206 dot 226. Am I missing something? Okay, duplicate session. Mm, okay, now I have started this process. Now one command is there. Okay, for that command we will discuss, but how to check the running processes? Okay, as I said, everything is process. ps-ef, this is the command. You don't need to worry about this command. I will just you know see. Now if you see this ps-ef process pass wd, this process is there. Okay, because we are getting the output, means this process is still there. Why? Because it is waiting for our inputs. See, changing password for user Rahul and current password, so it is still there. If I press Ctrl C, now this process ends. Okay, and if you go here and if you see, now that process, means previously there were two lines. Basically in the simple mail and normal terms, I'm telling you, there were two lines. Now there is only one line, because we have not discussed about processes, how to read this. Okay, we are having separate sessions for this. Okay, but I am telling you, okay, one process, once one line was there, pass wd, here you can see, here you cannot see, means that process is ended. Now again, if you run pass wd again, if you go there, if you see here, see, pass wd is there. Okay, now as I said, every process will be having owner. So who is the owner? Root is the owner. This is the owner of that. Okay, root. See, root is the owner of this pass wd command. So now what I said, suppose Mayuresh is running the ll command. So suppose Mayuresh is running the ll command. So process is owned by Mayuresh. But here that thing is not satisfying. Why? Because passwd command ran by Rahul user, still who is owning it? Root user. Now how this is happening? Because of the set uid. Okay, if you see here, passwd set uid is applied. How? Yes is there at the permissions for owner. At the execution is nothing but this pass wd I am writing, this is I'm executing that command basically. Okay, so execution permission means set uid is there, so that whenever any user, suppose I am Rahul user, okay, and if I am running this pass wd command, then only system will think this is, this pass w is run via the root user. Why? Because the owner is root. Owner is root, and set uid is applied. Now system will think whatever may be the user, Rahul, Mayuresh, Sanjana, Ashish, whatever may be the user. Okay, I need to run via root user. Okay, So that is the thing. This is the use of this setuid. That's why system is thinking. Now I'm telling you this, and this is the proof. Okay, system is thinking, and this is the proof. This is owned by now root user. Okay, got it? Or still you are confused? Mayuresh, any issues?
No, Rahul, clear.
Okay, for you it is clear. Others, basically, I will tell you. Okay, suppose I want like one script. I want like one script, or I will say command. Okay, whenever now set uid is in terms of the execution permission. This is important. Okay, execution of the process. Okay, and execution is nothing but what? X. Now X is replaced by what? S. In the, if you are seeing yes, then set uid is applied. Where you are seeing yes, in the user's permission, then it is uid, user id. Okay, if you are seeing in the sections for the gid, group id, then it is a group id. Okay, this we will see tomorrow. Okay, but set uid is for the user. Whenever you are seeing small s, means set uid is applied. Now what is the difference? Now normal user, whenever running any command, then system will, or script or any command, okay, normal user, okay, if s is not there, only x is there, then that will be executed by what user? The user which is running it. But now you have applied the set uid. Now whenever suppose you are running a script or any command or whatever file, okay, execution, and see this, suppose passwd is the script or a command, okay, which is having the set uid set, it is in the users field, that's why it is a set uid. Now that that is run with the help of the owner. Okay, now this script or the command will be run via the owner of this file. Now who is owning this? Root is owning this. If Mayuresh is owning this or Ashish is owning this, then if I run passwd, then Ashish, the process, this passwd will be Ashish here. Simple. Okay, so that's why the real-time example is like, suppose application team will be having a number of users, 2, 3, 4, 10 users are there. Okay, now they are having one script to start their application. Okay, but now they want like they are using app user. Suppose here app user is there. They want like their application should start with the app user. Suppose Mayuresh is starting it or Ashish is starting it, but it should start with the app user. It should owned with the app user. Then that time they can give set uid. Okay, so whenever any process has to be run with the help of the owner of that file, means whenever passwd is the suppose script or a command or any other process is there, okay, has to be run with the owner. This is important, root. That's why you are seeing root every time. It is not root. Suppose you are giving here Mayuresh and you have set the setuid, then I am a Rahul and I am running this passwd, then here, then also here Mayuresh will come. Okay, so the process will get, okay, normally I will give here set uid, the process will get executed with the owner of script or file or command or binary, whatever you can give. Okay, the process, and what is the requirement? You have to set uid, otherwise everywhere it is not idle solution, it is not idle thing. Okay, everywhere it is not the thing. Whenever you are giving set uid, then the process will get executed with the help of, I will say, help of owner of script or owner of the file or the command or the binary. Okay, fine. This is in the simple term. Whenever somebody is asking you what is, that's why in the interviews also most of the times they will not ask you, or in the real time also nobody wants this much complicated things. But and this is not a secure that much, because suppose somebody is giving some this set uid and some other user is executing it, and then also it is working, any user is running any script and that is getting executed, so that is a problem. So basically we are having x, this x is there, so people will not use this setuid that much. In the banking environment somewhere I have seen this, but not that much. Okay, that's why in the interview also, I have given 30-40 interviews, but still nobody asked me about this setuid and JID for the Linux. But if you're having a bad luck, that's that time it is, and you should understand basically what is setuid, what is JID, and what are the permissions we are having. And setuid is basically related to the execution. Okay, permission execution is nothing but the X, simple. And one process I want, like, this should be run only by the owner of that script or the file. That's it. I don't suppose I am Rahul, still suppose I'm Rahul, and that script is owned by Mayuresh. Okay, Rahul is running it, still it will work with the Mayuresh. If Sanjana is running it, still it will work with the Mayuresh. If Ashish is running it, still it will work with the Mayuresh. Why? Because owner of that file is Mayuresh. Simple. Okay, any doubts here? And the real time example is the pass WD. You can give the real time example here. Binary you can say. Okay, or here full path you can give /usr /bin, like this. Okay, anyone is having any doubt? And this is how we can give it. The command to give is chmod u plus s and the file name. Okay, simple, u plus s. And or if you want to give it in the number, then there comes the 4 fields. Okay, like somewhere you have seen, I don't know if some of you are working as a Linux admin, there are actually, like, we are giving in this way 777 or 755, means there are 3 basically things, correct, but there are 4 0. Okay, and most of the people don't know about this, 4th field. Okay, which is for the special permissions, which is for this only, that UID, GID, and sticky bit. Now if you want, like, suppose, but that is a confusing thing, and I don't recommend you to remember this now. Okay, after, some days you can. Okay, now what is the permission we have given the set UID? Again, if I want to give set the permission back, then what will the command? Anyone can tell? Hmm? If I want to remove this, yes, then what I need to do?
U minuses.
Mayuresh, u minus s, it is back. Okay, x is there. Now I want to give it as a number, and number it should be then 4 fields. Okay, then the command is, here you have to give 4. 4 is for set UID. If you give 2, it's for the set GID. If you give 1, it is for the sticky bit. So that is, no, you have to remember it. There is no any, special thing. So 4 if you are giving, and normal permissions. So what is the permission now? 4, and what is the 755? So sudo chmod 4755, then ls enter. Now see this. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to remember this u plus s, or you want to remember this 4755. So I don't recommend this. Why to go with the difficult situation? Okay, solution, sorry. So u plus s or u minus s, simple. Okay, u plus s, u minus s. So that you remember for the set UID, u plus s, file name, here chmod plus t for sticky bit, simple. Or here you can give in this way also, chmod 1 and the permission like 1777 and your file name. But that will be confusing, and no one, see, your work is like that should be get done. In what ways, that is not the thing. Okay, permissions can be given in the 2 ways, so both the ways are correct. Now it's up to you which to remember. So I prefer you to go with this chmod plus t for sticky bit, and chmod u plus s file name, Okay, and you will be giving the setuid. This is the command, and if yes is there, it is noted by the yes. Okay, small s here, and its notation sticky bit is notation is, what is the notation is anyone can tell? Small t. Okay, so small t, and here small s here. Okay, ls here it is small s. So sticky bit is applied, means if I am executing, I am Rahul, then also this command will get executed as the owner of this file. Now who is the owner? Root. So system is thinking ls is run via root, so that's why this is working fine. And real time example, I hope we have written. Yes, any doubts guys? And just go through this session again, ACL sticky bit again. Okay, then only you will get it in the better way. Fine.
Yes, Rahul, yes.
Okay, okay. Any doubts, or then I will proceed with the questions. Okay, I think no any questions. So okay, Prathamesh,
Yeah,
what
yes,
is the difference between soft link and hard link?
yeah. Soft link is nothing but the uh, uh, I mean, if you delete that original file, the soft link will be of no use, and hard link is the
Hmm.
mirror copy of the original file.
Okay, that is one of the Sanjana next difference. Only one difference, huh?
Yes, for soft link, uh, inode is different for soft link, and in hard link, inode are same.
Okay, Ashish, how to check INO number? Command.
I made command, I think, hyphen I.
Yes, correct. And okay, Ranjit, you can tell next difference in the chat. Meanwhile, Mayuresh, you can tell the difference. Hmm?
In a soft link, we have triple permission, and for hard link, we take a permission from its original file.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. And one more difference is there. Anyone wants to tell?
In a
Permission,
soft,
permission.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think the permission.
so yeah, in a soft link, we can means we can create a soft link across the system, and
Mm-hmm.
in a
Correct.
hard link, we cannot create a means a hard link across the system.
Okay. Sanjana, what is the command for creating soft link and hard link?
For creating the soft link, we can use the command like ln hyphen s, original
Hmm?
file, and then link name. And for
Mm.
hard link, ln original file or link name. I mean original file and
Okay.
link name
Yes,
directly.
yes, yes, got it. Okay. And Prathamesh, what is the command to remove a directory? If I want to delete one directory, then what is the command?
Remove directory rm-r.
And Mayuresh, if I want to copy a directory,
For copy directory, cp hyphen r, and then after that directory name.
that is fine. And if I want to move the directory, what is the command, Ashish?
It is MV in the file name, and where
Okay.
I want to move. Yes.
And move can be used in the two ways. What is the way, Sanjana? Move, another application for move, Sanjana.
Uh, Sorry, another
Application
application.
means use of the MV command. Like MV can be moved used for to move the contents or a directory or a
Yes,
file.
they
Then
are used to move the content or copy the content also. Copy the file.
copy.
I mean, from one
Move
location.
means move is used to copy.
I mean,
Sanjana. Hmm?
move command. If we are, for example, if I want to
Anyone
move,
knows what is the second here?
So move is using for change the file name.
Correct. Renaming. Okay, Sanjana.
Is it
If you are saying
MB?
moving is same in the copying, then both commands are there. MV is there, CP is there, Sanjana. Okay. Yes, Prathamesh, what you are saying?
No, no. CP is for copy
Copy.
and yeah, yes.
Copy only. Move is used to move the file
Copy
or
and
a
move.
directory. No. Copy.
No, no,
See,
no, 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 no. Just
move
move,
is to
just move.
move.
Yes.
Just move. Cut
Yeah,
paste. Simple.
yes.
Cut paste.
Yes,
Remember
cut
cut
paste.
paste
Mm.
thing. And
Yes.
renaming the directory or a file name. If you want to rename any directory or rename any file, that time also move is used. Okay. There are two use
Yeah.
cases. And okay. Next thing. What are the basic three permissions we are having? Ashish.
777, read, write, execute.
777. Why you are saying 777? See,
Sorry, read, write,
don't
execute.
answer
Yes.
777 anywhere. Simple. Why? Because this is not the ideal thing you're talking about. Okay. Unless and until they ask you what is the full permission, you can call it as, but no one will ask you what is full permission. Okay. So read, write, execute is basically, now what is read and what is write and what is execute means.
So user, if we talked about that read one, so the user will only have the permission to read the file, and the another one is write. The user have permission to write the file and execute, and third one is the
Execute.
user only. Yes,
Execute.
yes,
Write and
execute,
execute.
read and
Then why X is
yes,
there?
execute. I
Execute
don't
is
know.
for execute and execute. Write is also for execute. Are you sure? So W is to edit the file and delete the file. Okay.
Modifications.
Modifications. Okay. And Mayuresh, so what is the command to create the user with the home directory, with the comment, with shell, with primary group, with secondary group? Tell me.
So for create a user, so we can using user add. After that,
Mhm.
for a
Suppose I
command
want to,
hyphen.
okay, fine. Suppose I want to see if particular group is present or not. How to check if that group is present or not?
So for checking group, we can use cat slash
Mhm.
etc slash group uh,
Correct.
and yeah.
Correct. Now you are having a requirement like you want to create one user and you want to add the user in that group while creation only. Okay, I don't want to use user mod while creation only. Then what flags you will be using in between that?
So for while using, so I using hyphen g for create group, right? Okay, sir.
Create,
For create group.
not create. I want to add that. See,
Okay,
first thing
for
is
adding.
to check if that group is present or not. If that
Okay,
group is not present, then what command you will going to use to create the group?
yeah. So
Command is hmm?
command. Okay. Uh, Group add.
Correct. Now group is created. Now next thing is to add the user in the group while creation only. So what is the flag? Primary and secondary both
For,
I'm talking about. Okay.
yeah. For primary flag is hyphen g and secondary flag is
Hyphen G.
hyphen g with
Correct.
capital G. For
Hyphen G with
secondary
capital
capital.
G. Hmm?
Primary for hyphen small g and
Hmm.
for secondary for hyphen capital G.
Correct. And for comment, what is flag, Sanjana? Hmm? Sanjana, you're on mute. Hmm. Okay, Prathamesh, what is the flag for comment?
Hyphen C.
Hyphen C. And for home directory, Ashish?
Uh, what was your question?
Changing the home directory, what is the flag which you are going to
CD.
use in changing the home directory? You are going to use cd. Changing the home directory, not a only directory. While
-d.
creation of the user, suppose you are creating any user and that time you want to change its, default it will go into the slash home. Now you want to change it to some other directory, then
Okay, okay. So we have to use that hyphen D again. Right?
correct
And
hyphen d.
yeah, yes, yes, yes.
Now what is ACL? Who can answer?
What is?
ACL.
Access control list.
Okay, Sanjana, you can rejoin. So see, I am not asking full form. If you are saying ACL is access control list, then
ACL
So,
lets you
what's the
assign
problem?
permissions for each unique group or user.
Correct. So don't tell anytime, it's a access control list, which is, so you have to tell the application of any command or any concept. So where it is used basically, whenever you are stuck in some situation, that time this is getting used. So correct, it gives permission for user. No, it is for the specific user wants to have access on that specific directory or that file. That time ACL. Now what is the command, Marish, to give the ACL to the user?
for AC, yeah, set FACL. After that, hyphen mod u colon username. After that means which permission you need to add.
Mm-hmm,
For
mm-hmm.
example, I need to give R
Uh-huh.
write, read, write, and execute. So I'm writing RW and X, and after that file name.
Good. And now for suppose I have given ACL. Now how to remove the ACL? Has anybody thought about it? How to remove the ACL permission? Suppose you have given a permission to the user which should not have permission. Now you want to remove it. What is the flag?
Hyphen B.
Correct, Marish. So it's good. Okay, you are seeing that. So hyphen B is the flag to remove the ACL permission which you have given, because sometimes you can do the mistake. So that time you should aware how to undo it.
Where we
Okay,
can see
ACL
all that flags,
set
set
FSL hyphen
FACL
hyphen
hyphen hyphen help.
help. Yes, user at
Okay.
any command hyphen hyphen help it will give you. And if you want more information, then man set FSL. Man page is
Mhm.
there, same command is there, or Google Baba. You can go and okay. Last question now. What is sticky bit? Hmm? What
Stick
is
bit is nothing
To
but
pre-
avoiding. Yeah, okay. Anyone?
anyone can?
Ashish, go
Prevent
ahead.
unintended deletions.
Hmm. That is fine. That I have written. Then what is the command to give it?
plus T, CS mod plus T.
Plus
And what is the notation
directory
for it?
notation.
How I can how I can tell sticky bit is applied to the directory?
T. You can
Uh,
find T at the last of the
Okay,
that
okay, okay. And
you
who
can
can delete the file then?
root and owner.
Only root user. Only root element.
Only root or and means owner
Root
and
and owner.
Honor of the file.
not see root and owner of that file can delete. Okay. And anybody wants to try setuid?
If it is not that much required, I think it is just making some confusions.
No, that is not the thing. It is not important. If you are, going to work as a L2 or L3, you should be aware what is setuid. Okay, that is not the thing. So that is the thing. See, if you think in this way, this is not important. But if you are having a bad luck, and if interviewer is going to ask you, or somewhere you find this is applied
Mhm.
in somewhere, and that time you are not aware. That is the thing. Okay, better to
Yeah. Bad
revise
luck
these
is very
sessions
bad for
again.
me.
Yeah, that's what. So you don't know when it will catch you, and then that is the problem. So anybody wants to try Mayuri, Sanjana, Ashish?
So we need to tell about means definition or command.
Concept is important.
Concept question.
Uh,
Okay. For uh, I think so. It is nothing but a specific axis
mhm.
for the means it is give a specific access to the command command that anyone can run this command by using as a means by running as a root user, right?
See, don't tell command basically. Okay, command
Okay.
just I told you to explain the situation. Okay, so basically it is applied to the script. Okay, so you can
Okay.
tell script, file, command, binary. So if you are use these four words, okay, and the thing is the process will be getting executed with the help of the owner of that script,
Okay.
file, command, or binary. So you can tell, suppose one script is there, binary is there, command is there, and some
Okay.
particular user is running. Suppose you can give them two usernames. Okay, suppose Ranjit is there and Mayuresh is there. Okay, and Mayuresh is owning that file. Okay, so but
Okay.
Ranjit is running that script or command or binary, then also that will get run via which user? Owner of that file. So who is
Owner,
owning
yeah.
it? Who is owning it this time? Mayuresh. Okay,
Uh,
you have to tell in this way. Owner is important whenever you are talking about the setuid. Owner is of that file is very important because that will own that process. Simple. Owner of the file will own the process. And how process will get executed? Whenever you are running that script or whatever command, that time it will get triggered. So every process will be having one owner. Okay, these things I am giving you, just revise this session again. I will be asking you questions many times this 2 months, so on this, so that we should at least talk on this set here 2 minutes. Mm, okay, okay, then I think we are good. We can have sessions tomorrow. We will see now set GID tomorrow, and we are having these things. We are here setuid, gid, acl here. Now after that we will see managing the Linux processes. Okay, means how you can say like my server is having some load. Okay, how to calculate this, then what is load average. Okay, and what is the background processes, and how to check the processes by using ps command, which we have used today. So this we will see in this section, managing Linux processes. Okay, any doubts, or we can close the call? Hmm.
We are moving to some advanced concepts now.
Yeah, advance is not it. Okay, advance is still much far. This month still basics. Okay, from here you will be having some advanced passwordless authentication. Like from I will be creating one more server for you. Then that time from one server to another server, you are going to SSH. Okay, without password. So that is passwordless authentication. So how to analyze logs, how to
Yes,
archive,
I've tried
so
it.
this is how to archive, how to transfer the files using. Suppose you are having one file, 10 GB file, you want to transfer from one server to another. So SCP, how it is used. Then why rsync is there? Many people are not aware of rsync. SCP is there, rsync is there. Then what is the difference between SCP rsync? So this is very, this package manager, CM, RPM, networking, how to assign IP address. So still, many things are there. So that's why if you are revise, just revise daily. Whatever, suppose you have completed one session today, then revise it tomorrow morning, or before coming to the next session, so that will be beneficial for you. Okay,
Yeah. Thanks.
okay, then bye. Yeah,
Good night.
good night.